Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the wrapper skirt illusion with a 3-yard fabric. So this particular outfit is made with a 3-yard. So this is the back view. You see the way it is, and this is the front. So for you to start this particular tutorial, you need to add some measurements to the existing one. So in this case, I'm going to be adding 20 inches to the hip and 10 inches to the skirt length. So this will enable you to be able to wrap it and give it this particular illusion wrapper style that is trendy. Okay, that being said, so we are going to first of all get the midpoint of it, and this case we're just going to pick it from this angle and hold it because we want the drape. You could see the dripping effect already on the skirt. So I'm just going to hold it this way. I want to secure this part, then I'm just going to use my thread, um, just secure it so it doesn't move while I try to arrange the rest. So after that, my back has already been attached. So I'm just going to go to the back and arrange it. I use the lace fabric for the back, but I didn't use it for the front. So this is me trying to arrange it and checking it by the time I put it in, how is it going to look like. So after doing that, I found that it's not going to work. So I have to go back and start draping bit by bit. This is where it comes in handy when you are using needle and thread. So if there's a mistake, you just cut it and try again. So me putting all the draping and pinning all the parts required so it just stay firm for me to be able to secure the center very well before I will start sewing. So this method applies to both sides. Remember, the amount of drape you are doing at the left hand side will also go to the right hand side. So miss, I'm done with this now. I'm just going to try it again to see if it's perfect. So I found that I'm having some excess around, and that will not allow it to be firm on it. So I went to the back and continue draping and arranging the fabric the way I want it to be. And this takes time, but guess what? And the end result is always worth it. So just take your time to go as front and back till you get what you want for this, but for the design in which you are trying to create. So this is me going back front, trying to arrange it. Remember, you're going to fold the fabric in. Please don't cut it, just fold it in, and when you're sewing it, it's just going to stay back the way you want it to stay. So finally, I have gotten what I want. So I'm pinning the front, making everything to be on a secured position before I will start sewing. Now I'm just going to try it again to know if it's okay. So perfectly, I've gotten what I want. So I just have to double tie this point, and that is where I'm doing with my SM, just my matching thread, and I'm going to secure it with tying it at this point. So I double the thread into 4 for it to be strong enough to do this particular work. So now I'm just going to put it in. Remember, when you're folding this fabric in, that you're going to cut it at the end of this particular sewing. But I'm not cutting it now because I'm trying to get it right. That's why I have not cut it now. So I'll keep attaching it, and now I can now sew it. So I'm sewing it first this way, and also going to be sewing the side. Those parts you're seeing that is open, I'm just going to use my needle and thread and also continue sewing. Fabric placement, illusion, they are taking time and requires you to sew with your hand. So me arranging it to be very sure that it's just going to fit perfectly. I'm also hand sewing at the other side of the cloth and still arranging it at the front. You see, it takes some level of patience to arrange it to how you want it to be. So that's what I'm doing. Then after that, I'm just going to start sewing with my hands. So me attaching it and sewing it. If you're still watching till now, please do me a favor by liking and commenting. Let me know what your challenges are. Let me know what, if you have another method in which you use to do this, please let me know. No knowledge is waste. I really want to learn more. So thank you, and Thank you for the likes. Yeah, thank you for the comment too. So I keep sewing with my hands and attaching it to it. So after doing that, I will just cross check to be sure that there is no part that is open. That is why I'm double checking and going on a line. So this method is going to make sure that your clothes are secured when you run it two times. While you're running it two times, just in case you miss a spot. So after doing that, you just take a fabric and cover it this way. You can see the way I just covered it, and then I'm just going to attach my pins there to secure it before I will sew it. So I just cover the rough edges in which I have sewn and then start sewing that part so they stay together. Please note the excess fabric inside needs to go off at the midpoint. So cut it off, because if you don't cut it off, your client is going to be looking as if she has a big tummy. So cut it off and it will be relaxed because you already finished sewing. So this is me trying to secure it to be sure that it's okay. And this is the end result. And this is the back. You see the drape at the back. You see the way it's giving. It's giving. It's really giving. And this is the front. This is the front of it. You see how beautiful it is. So thank you to watching till now. Till I see you in my next tutorial. Bye.